Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, ArchieLuxury channel. Guys, I want to talk to you today. It's very, very important. Man cannot live on Google ads alone. I depend on your support to keep me on YouTube full time. Guys, there's a number of ways you can help me stay on YouTube producing content. Number one, you can organize a paid review. That's right. I will make a video for US $20 minimum and I will review your collection. I'll answer a question for you. So, normally takes, about 14 days, 10 to 14 days for me to make these vids. The other thing you could do to sponsor me and help me stay full-time on YouTube is sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a small amount of money, like $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, anything, any amount you want over $1, you can, and it basically sends $1 each month to me. Now, you can cancel at any time if you're sick of the show or you don't like me anymore. So guys, help keep me full-time on YouTube. Paid reviews, I do. Sponsor me on Patreon, and Patreon people get advanced screening of some videos and secret videos. Not to mention, I got advertising space on the fridge. Come on, guys, keep me full-time on YouTube. Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Welcome to the ArchieLuxury channel, and today I want to talk about if I could only have 3 wristwatches, if I had to downsizing. And I had this conversation with a good friend of mine this morning. This is my good friend in Sydney. Hello, David. And I got to tell you, it's an interesting thing. He said to me, what would you get rid of if you wanted to downsize? And I said, well, number one, if I had to downsize, which would be a financial reasons. I mean, I love my wristwatches. I love my wristwatches. If I had to downsize, it would mean that money was very tight. Yes, money is very tight, but if I had to sell them, that would be the leverage. So first thing I would have to get rid of would be the Patek, because it's so much money tied up there. Yes, I love my Patek. I love my Patek Philippe to death. I love it. I love my World Time. I love that baby. However, if I needed money, that's a lot of coin. That's 20,000 US dollars plus. I would need to sell that one. That's the one that would go, guys. That's the one that would be out the door. So my World Time would go, not because I don't love it, but because it's so much money tied up there, and if I needed a financial boost, that's 25 to 30,000 Aussie dollars. What's that? 20 to 24,000 US dollars that I'd need in the arm. So that'd be the first baby I'd get rid of. Then I'd look at the collection and say, which ones do I like? What can I live without? So the first thing is that I would say, well, number one, I cannot sell the Reverso. The Reverso Grand 8. The Reverso Grand Date. That needs to stay. That would need to stay. It's just such a beautiful piece. I love it. It's got an engraving on the back. I don't want to sell something with my name or engraving on it. And I love it. I love that watch. It's a piece of horology. It's one of these watches, the first time I saw it, I fell in love with it. So, and it's amazing bang per buck. Reverso's a bit soft as well, so that's another reason not to sell it, because the Reverso market's a little bit soft. And I don't want to do any bargains. I'm here to get as much money as possible. If I needed to sell things, I'm not going to try and do the world a favor. I'm here to try and get myself out of a mess. So the Reverso, that's something that I would say, no, that's one piece that I would not sell. I love my JEWELLERY Reverso. That's a piece, it's a dress watch, piece of horology. It's 8-day power reserve, 2-disc date system, power reserve, sub-second, 2-disc date, display back. It's got so many things I love. And as I said, every Reverso should be steel, manual wind, on a leather strap, and should be big size. So that's that is that piece to a T. So my Reverso Grandate, JEWELLERY Reverso Grandate is a keeper. That's a keeper. So that would be one piece that would not go. It would not go on the Never Never. So then I'm thinking about, okay, what's the next piece? The next rules are, well, man, every man needs to have a Rolex. Every man has got to have a Rolex. And I got to be honest with you, throughout my entire life, the first brand of luxury watch was Rolex. I got a Rolex 1016 Explorer 1. Explorer 1. That's where that was my start. Rolex Explorer 1. And, you know, I look at the catalog. I mean, I know the Explorer 1 is cool, but it was always a compromise. I really, if I had the money, I wanted a complicated sports watch. So it would really be either a GMT, a Submariner, or an Explorer 2. That's the ones I really wanted. And I've always liked the white dial. It's just something for me. I like the white, the polar. That's the one I get. That's the one. That's the one. So I got to tell you, my Rolex Explorer 2 would probably be the second piece. It'd be a keeper, an absolute keeper, because it's just so cool, man. It's cool. It's the watch I've always wanted. It's a great bang per buck. So the price is a little bit soft on them, so I wouldn't be wanting to part with mine. That's a piece I'd want to keep. I'd really want to keep my Explorer 2. That is a keeper indeed, and I think they've got great investment potential. Magnificent. And that's the keeper. The Rolex Explorer 2. I love mine. Solid end links, no holes case. Last sort of batch. Well, it's not the last of the last, but it's, you know, had the little refinements done to it. I don't relate to the 42 mil. I relate to the 40 mil. That's my size. That's the one I always loved. That's the one. So that'd be my second keeper. Then the third watch. Well. I'd tell you what. The third watch would have to be a chronograph, because I really do love that function. I love a chronograph. And, you know, so in my collection there, I've got the Speedmaster Man on the Moon or the Bregster. And I got to be honest with you, if I had to decide between the two, sink or swim, I'd actually keep the Breg. I'd keep the Bregster. Yes, I would. I'd keep the Bregster. I think the Bregster is just, I love it. I spent so much money getting the links. It was a journey. I got a box and papers Bregster. As much as I love the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, I love the Man on the Moon. I would really, I think the Bregster needs to be kept. That's right. That's what I'd do. I would keep the Bregster. The Bregster needs to be kept. So that's, I got to tell you the truth there, guys. That is the honest truth. That's the honest to God truth. That's what I would do. I would really be keeping the Bregster, the Breguet. The Breguet would be the one I would keep. And I love my Breguet. I think it is a superb, absolutely superb watch there. It is just magic. The Breguet is just, it's super cool. It's super cool. And it's a top end brand. Breguet is a pompous brand like Archie. It's highly polished, black dial, no date. Love it. That's the one I really do adore. So I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. That is what I would do. That is the truth. That's what I would be doing. So guys, I would so that means then the ones I'd have to sell off would be, we've already said the World Time would go, yes. The Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon would go, yes. And also my Ingenua, which unfortunately, you know, if I could have a fourth piece, it'd actually be the Ingenua. That's the one I would keep. So
in-house IWC, absolutely great model. I think that's got great potential. Fantastic watch. But, you know, if money was tight, this is what you'd have to do. You can't keep everything in your life. You gotta, I think those 3 watches, I said to my friend David, you know, I think I'd be quite happy if I was just a normal person, not YouTube celebrity Archie Luxury, just normal person. I think those 3 pieces would be killer. I really do think they would be killer. So, yeah, guys, I'm very keen to hear what you guys think of that. What do you guys think? What do you think? Am I crazy? Am I nuts? But if I had to reduce the collection to 3 pieces, I think that's what I'd be doing. That is exactly what I would be doing. The combo deal. The combo deal, guys. So, tell me what you guys think of that. Comments below. Comments below. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Comments below. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Okay.